great job on their behalf, and I guess they had a great game plan as well. So we had 2 back-to-back bomb burners, each time we played them. So hats off to them. The kid Amir May and Gray and Bell, I've seen them for 4 years, and they represent this conference extremely well. Both on and off the floor, they're incredible kids and outstanding basketball players. So hats off to them. Overall thoughts of the game is, I have to take the blame as a coach. I didn't do a good job managing the basketball game, and my kids went out and fought. They hard up. I just didn't bring them through. That's what I get paid to do, is lead my basketball team, and I didn't do it.
All right, we'll open up for questions.
Coach, can you explain what you mean by you didn't bring them through?
Leaders find a way, period.
Well, it wasn't any kind of adjustment you didn't make. You just didn't find a way.
Well, hindsight is always 20/20, so I could go back, but it's tough, man. A lot of people don't know what we go through. You win, I don't know how many it is, 30-something games in a row. You instantly become the enemy. Yeah, and for those kids to fight that every single night, both on the road and at home, and get everyone's best shot, it's only so much, you can do.
How similar was this game to the regular season meeting?
It was similar. They present matchup problems. Anytime you have a kid like May who can erupt and score the basketball, that always causes some problems. In any conference, anytime you have an outstanding guard and an outstanding big, that was the defensive player of the year, and the leading scorer in the conference. So they got 3 rolled up into 1. And hats off, they made plays. They made significant plays at significant times. And I thought our guys fought. I thought we became a little passive. 25 fouls, and they shoot 25 free throws. We shoot 11. That's the difference in the ball game.
Can you put 35, I think it is, spring break, can you put that in any sort of perspective?
We never looked at it that way. We always looked at it as one at a time. We let everyone else calculate it and add it up. We just looked at it as coming out and giving our best effort night in and night out. And, I'm disappointed. Not only because we lost, I can accept that. I lived a life that lets me know life is much bigger than a basketball game. As monumental as we make it, it's not that important at the end of the day. What's important is I have some seniors that I let down, and that's what I got to live with myself out, and that's the tough part for me. These 2 young men, especially to my left and my right, this kid came here and I promised him a championship, and I didn't deliver on that, and I got to live with that. And same thing with Jordan and the KJ and Anthony. They believed in us and they believed in our program, and we just came up short. And
Coach, you were up by 12. What do you think changed the momentum?
Us allowing them to score when the clock is stopped.
Kendall Gray, he's a good player, real physical. I think we did a pretty good job of keeping him off the boards tonight, but we allowed him to get 2 key offensive rebounds and putbacks, and we kind of slipped up there. But hats off to him. He played a good game, and they came out with the win.
Nimrod, you seemed like you were having your way kind of with your quickness with Matt. It seemed like a couple of plays you were looking to dish it to people instead of just taking it on your own. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Everybody was telling me to be aggressive, but kind of what I saw was people coming down to help, and I saw people open, so I was just looking for the open man.
So can you take us to the final play and what not the final play, but where Dante drove the lane?
Yeah. I called timeout. We had a play designed where and I did it. This is where I did a poor job. I did a poor job of telling Nim to look for Jordan on the dive. I took that for granted because they always in sync. He's hit Jordan on that play 100 times this year. And in the huddle, instead of telling him to look for the dive, I told him Ant will be popping for the 3. And in his mind, that planted the seed to look for Ant. Ant wasn't open. He was naked. And from that, Ant was going to reverse it, and we knew we could get Dante to turn the corner. And, I thought it was obviously I thought it was a block. I was supposed to say that. But Dante did what he's supposed to do, get to the rim and, put the pressure on the referees to make a call, and that's what it was. So, at the end of the day, I'm looking at the stat sheet, and everything that we stand for in our program, we did. We executed. We always want teams to shoot 40% or below. Rebounding was pretty even, and we did a decent job on the three-point line, but, free throws was the difference in the ballgame.
Coach, after that last game in Durham, you talked to me after you missed those free throws. You thinking down the stretch, maybe everybody's helped them out, came back to play you?
Nah, man, I'm in the business of helping kids, man. I didn't think about it like that. I'm not that petty. At the time, I put myself in that young man's shoes and lifted his spirits. And, if that's karma, then so be it. I guess I can get in the pearly gates of heaven with that one. So, I take it, man. He's an outstanding basketball player, and the truth is he's shooting 85% from the free throw line. And, he made some great plays down the stretch.
You think your body of work this year, your team, is enough to be considered, or is it that the MEAC is condemned to one big conference?
Yeah, I think we're condemned to a one big conference. I would love to go. It's about winning basketball games, and we can only play who schedule us. That's what, these bodies and committees, they get together. They don't understand that. We call from the East Coast to the West Coast trying to get games, and it's not easy. No one wants to play us, so we always got to go on the road. No one wants to come to our gym and play us. And, I guess that's a respect for the program, but, the body of work is what it is. I don't think our body of work is respected, and I'll be the first one to say that. What these kids have accomplished, I never look at the numbers. I really don't read articles, but when people throw little nuggets at me, they're number 1 in the nation in conference wins. Think about that for a second. If that was Kentucky or whatever, they'll be giving them gold chains right now, things like that. What these kids have accomplished have been tremendous. I just think, we as a whole need to support that and promote that even more. 35 conference wins. They have the number 2 winning home streak in the nation. I don't know what it is. I think we're number 2 behind Arizona, right? Arizona. So that's crazy. Arizona get to play, all respect to Sean and his program, but they get to pay 13 teams to come in their gym every year. And then all they got to do is win in conference, and now that's their home streak. Everybody that come in our gym, it's a 50-50 game with us. We don't have $1 million to pay all those teams. So those are the things I want promoted, and I wish it was respected on a higher level. But, that's neither here nor there. We try to control what we control, and that's going out playing hard every single day.
Coach, what was your message to your players after the game? Obviously this is a disappointing loss, but your postseason isn't over.
Right. It's tough. It's like a morgue in that locker room. I ain't know what to say, honestly. It's so tough. You think you have the words, but then you see guys laying on the floor realizing that they came up short. It's tough.
Jordan, what was it like for you? You didn't experience this last year. You guys won it. What's the difference?
The difference is that we lost the game and we didn't win a championship. I'm trying my best to keep my composure so I can keep my teammates and everybody else in our locker room together and let them know that, our season's not over yet and that there's more food on the plate and it's time for us to eat. So this we need to take as a learning experience and let each other know that what we've done obviously wasn't enough. So it's time for us to get back in the gym and get ourselves together and come out and play as hard as possible, because once we get to that NIT, it'll feel worse if we come out and don't play to NC Central standards. So they think this feels bad. It's gonna feel 30 times worse, and I'm not looking forward to it, and I'm pretty sure they're not looking forward to feeling that way. And on my behalf as a co-captain on the team, I'll do my best to keep that from happening. So just going to take it a day at a time and just let them know that everything we've done put us in this position. So, like, if someone else was to take a loss, they won't be where we'll be at. We're not done, and we're not going to quit, and we're not going to stop. And at the end of the day, we unsatisfied, and there's more to get, so we're going to chase that.